What's up, everyone? We are the Democratic Republic of Congo. My name is Troy Abrams.
I'm Mustafa Abraham.
My name is Eric.
And I'm Aiden.
So the biggest issue facing Congo right now has to be poverty. And we're taking a look at a couple Fred dashboards that related to our overall topic of poverty. We chose to select the infant mortality rate because people do not live as long in Congo as compared to some of the other bigger countries. We also decided to take a look at the gross national income because compared to countries like the United States, the average national income is well below.
For the current events, it is estimated that there is as many as 200,000 surviving rape victims living in the Democratic Republic of Congo today. On February 7th, 2021, the Democratic Republic of Congo announced that there is a case of Ebola virus. This has been confirmed by the health zone of North Kivu province. Also, 73% of the population of the Congolese, which is equaling to 60 million people, lived on less than $1.90.
Like I talked about before, the biggest issue facing Congo right now is poverty. And this can be attributed to the lack of funding from the government. The government hasn't really done a lot to improve the overall infrastructure of the country. And as you could see in the photos, a lot of people live impoverished lifestyles. A really big issue in the country that's attributed to poverty would have to be diseases, because diseases in Congo spread like wildfire because they don't have the advancements or medical supplies like other countries have. And overall corruption. The government has restricted Congo's people from having access to mining jobs and has sold off the mineral companies to, or expedited the mineral companies to other countries.
Poverty in Congo covers all areas of the country, and the reason behind high poverty is the civil war, which caused the displace of 1/3 of the population. However, Congo is very rich in natural resources. Those resources can be a solution to poverty in the country. Some governors created a future path, a plan to modernize the country. And the biggest natural resource in Congo is oil. It has been steady in price, allowing other countries to purchase from Congo at a balanced price.
So most people believe that poverty is one of those issues that solely affects those who are poor, and it is in their doing and actions that put them in this situation. For those who fall into poverty, it's very difficult to escape its grasp, and there are only so many factors that are constantly working against them. So why is this issue important? Specifically, life expectancy. The overall life expectancy between the ages 25 and 64 for those who are impoverished is a shocking 3 times higher than those who are well off or above the poverty line. The Republic of Congo is considered a third world country, and their poverty line is far below the United States. But to put in perspective with the statistics of the US, Americans in the top 5% of the income distribution can expect to live approximately 9 years longer than those in the bottom 10%. So poverty doesn't just affect the poor. So I go back. Those who are affluent and have wealth do not concern themselves with the problems of the impoverished, since they would like to turn a blind eye. However, in the case of the DRC, wealth is unequally distributed, and those who are not in a position of power are unable to alter the outcome of these decisions. Lastly, the overall cost of poverty is detrimental. It is difficult to assess the overall cost of poverty and decide its total monetary value, but poverty has an increased cost in crime, reduced productivity, and overall economic output that the DRC can produce.
So now that you know that the major issue in our country is poverty, our call to action, we want to find out, what does Congo want, who can help, and why help? We decided to reach out to the country Jordan, as Jordan has a huge problem with job opportunities. The younger kids in Jordan do not want to take up these job opportunities, and it allows us, being Congo, having a high unemployment, to send over some of our workforce, a very hardworking workforce, over to Congo or over to Jordan in exchange for those jobs. And those people we send over would be able to be trained with skills and assets that they could bring home to Congo and improve the overall quality of the economy. In Jordan's perspective, this works out for them because they are able to fill these jobs and drive their economy.